What's up, YouTube family? I'm just gonna jump right into it. Today we're gonna be testing the Dollar Tree's LA Totally Awesome's laundry detergent. This is in the green bottle with stain, stain lifters added to it. So we're gonna be testing it. This is mustard, hot sauce, and jelly. These are what I tested on here. I'm gonna allow it to sit on here for like 5 minutes. And then I'm gonna pre-treat. I'm gonna just pour this directly onto each one. Let that sit for 1 minute, so 60 seconds of it being on each one. Then I'm gonna use 1 capful of this, which is equal to 2 ounces in the laundry, and we are going to wash it on not cold or hot, but we're gonna wash it on cool. And when we get back, we're gonna see what the results are. Okay, just so y'all know how much I use equivalent of 1 capful, which is 2 ounces, when I pre-treat it amongst all of these. So I poured a little bit of excess on there. I didn't mean to do it so much of the detergent on there, but I guess that's good that I did it anyway. That I did it that way anyway. So we're gonna now put this in the washer and let's see how it goes. I have the water level set to precise fill. This is an AT washer, so you have the option to mainly make it low, medium, high, or max fill water, or you can just let it figure it out itself. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna have the water on cool, so not cold, not warm, but cool. We're gonna have it on the white setting, and I'm gonna do it light since it's only 4 t-shirts, and I'm going to give it a second rinse. So let's see how, okay, so yeah, it's on light. Let's see how this goes. As you can see, it's sudsing up, but as we all know, suds does not mean cleaning power. So with 1 capful of the laundry detergent, and with the pre-treating for about, I would say it's been pre-treated just on there for like 3 or 4 minutes now. Let's see if it's actually able to do the job. Okay, it just beeped, and so it is over. The only remains on any of these is the mustard. This one, you can almost not see it. Let me see, it's right there, but it's very, very, very faint. It's almost not even there. This one, you could see it a little bit, but it's very light. Same thing with this one, is very light. Same thing with this one, is very light. And this goes to show 2 things. Number one, once the stain is on here, the goal is to be able to pre-treat the stain as soon as possible, because you'll have the best results if you pre-treat it sooner rather than later. So the only thing I'm going to do now to conclude this test, would I recommend this product? I would, because this product only costs $1.25 at the dollar store near me, which I live in Georgia. And anybody else, this is $125, not including tax, but it's no longer this big. 64 fluid ounce size is decreased, so instead of getting 32 loads, I don't know what the fluid ounce size is anymore, but I know that it's 21 loads, so it's a lot smaller. Is it still worth the buy for $1.25 for a smaller load? Possibly. I guess a little bit. I would more use this if I was going to wash clothes if they had still the regular big bottles, I would 100% recommend this. But since they're in smaller containers and it costs more than this used to be $1 before they changed their prices, I don't necessarily know if I would or wouldn't recommend it. It's kind of up to you. I would say test it out, see if it works for you. Can it get out stains? Yes. It only pre-treated for on the clock 60 seconds, but allowed it to sit for at least 2 minutes when it was just in the drum, and then got everything started. So this gets I would say a B, not a B plus or a B minus, just a solid B in performance for me. And now I'm going to treat it with my stain stick. Do I have it? Hold on. This is the stain stick that I use, the spray and wash. They have the actual spray version of this, and some people have shout and whatever. In my opinion, I like the stick a lot better. I apply a generous amount on there on each stain, and I let it sit for, sometimes I let it sit overnight, sometimes I let it sit for an hour. Today, I'm probably just gonna let it sit for like 15 minutes and then come back down here, and then I could just rewash it using this again, and it should get everything right out. But just to be sure, I'm just gonna change the temperature to warm and get all that going, and I'll probably do a quick wash instead so that it happens faster. But that concludes this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Until Miguel.